Now let's do a little more work with that Pythagorean theorem. We want to find the perimeter and area of a triangle. Well, we're given a triangle over here that's 15 centimeters on one leg, 17 centimeters on the hypotenuse, and we want to find the missing dimension. Or we want to find the perimeter, so I just gave it away. In order to find the perimeter, what do we need to know? We need to find the missing dimension, which is the height of that triangle. Let's start with our theorem. Please put your formula down. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is what we know. We know A and C. We're looking for B. We're going to plug them in with direct substitution. We're going to evaluate that into 225 plus b squared equals 289. And we are going to come down to b squared equals 64. And we're going to take the square root of both sides. And b comes out to 8 centimeters. So if b is 8 centimeters, can we now answer the question that was asked? Because that's not what was asked. The question that was asked is find the perimeter and area. Well, we now know that we have a height of 8 centimeters. So we now know A, B, and C, which are the 3 lanes of the triangle. We can find the perimeter, start with our formula, plug in the dimensions, and our perimeter is 40 centimeters right there. Find the area, start with your formula, plug in your numbers, and you get 60 centimeters squared. Make sure you're reasonable. Well, we can apply this to a practical problem too. If you look at this diagram here, your house is up here, right there. Your friend lives over here. Well, in order to take the bicycle to your friend's house, you need to go a half a mile this way and then 1.2 miles down, which would be a total of 1.7 miles. The question is, if you were to go across on the water in a straight line, how far is it to your friend's house? Well, we have a right triangle there. We know A, we know B, this is our hypotenuse. So let's look at how to put that together. We knew A and B, and we're looking for C, well they call it X here, so we'll stick with the X. Plug in your values for A and B, crank that out, and your X, which is your hypotenuse, is 1.3 miles, and that's how far it is to your friend's house by boat. That's a nice practical problem. We do those a lot in geometry. Let's move on to one more. This one's a little more challenging. I'm going to walk through it. I'm not going to go all the way through it. We want to find the perimeter of a right triangle. When we're given one leg and the area, now that's a little different. So where do we start? Well, we only have one leg. We don't have the hypotenuse, but we do have the area. So can we start with the Pythagorean theorem? No, we cannot. What will we start with? You're right, we're going to start with the formula for the area of the triangle. And we're going to draw our triangle, and we're going to put our dimensions on it. We're going to start with our area, and we're going to find the unknown in the area formula. If I take this as the base and h as the unknown, we're going to come up with an h of 13 centimeters. Now that gives us a little more information. Now I'm not going to finish this problem, but I want you to think about how you would find the perimeter of this. Well, we know 2 legs. We can't find the perimeter yet. You guessed it. Now you're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find C. Then you're going to find the perimeter from that. The multi-step problem. You need to be able to do that.